Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2025 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the Browns sideline, you get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys got to see the sights in London last week, but unfortunately unable to pick up the win. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. His guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On first down, Warren. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Michael Hall brought him down. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Here's a throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He rolls to his right. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's gonna have this one down to the 37. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. He's got it near the 8. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 19.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, Kitty did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
60, go.
Back to Warren. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line.
The tackle made by
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
It's 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First-round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that
On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
It's exactly what you want to see from your defense. First time they take the field, already have a lead, but they don't rest on their laurels. Instead, they just keep on attacking. They're keeping the pedal down to hammer home that advantage.
Third and long here for Sanders. They set up the screen. It's Judy. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Complete to Jerry.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Buying some time right. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. He's dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the 43-yard line.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They're going for this. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. Inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen, and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game, probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite the runner when called upon.
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Browns nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he's been having the kind of start he prepared for all off-season. And it's good enough to be top 5 in passing yards league-wide. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Hot, 70, hot.
Play action, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call and take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. The Steelers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. They've got first down here from the 36. They'll throw to start the drive. Buys time, rolling right. Fits it through the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Browns 17-yard
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. And that's his 15th rushing touchdown of the season. Notable not just for how often he's been able to run it in this year, but because he is now tied for the single-season quarterback record in that category. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Browns nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's running with it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Dose of the hurry up here. Sanders now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Fields this at the 19. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he is down to the 30-yard line. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to try and throw it here. Chased out to his right. He's got it near the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. He rolls to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. There are a few of these guys league-wide who score as much with their legs as they do with their arms, and now one of them, well, he's become latest to break the record for most rushing touchdowns in a season by a quarterback.
We've sure come a long way from the robotic QB sneaks of yesteryear, haven't we? The work these guys do on the ground, their athleticism, not just near the goal line, but all over the field, has rewritten much of how this position's played, and now one of them's rewritten a record as well.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead.
Browns nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, And as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And he gets in the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Here's Sanders now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So now it's second and long.
Brings up second down.
Let's go now.
15 yards to go.
Now Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop.
He's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC. And it's Marvin Mims Jr. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Broncos improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Jalen Brooks. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Cardinals up by 3, 13-10 at the half. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the LA Rams. And it's Kyron Williams. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. This one's at the half now, and it's the Rams lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. As this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Sanders going to throw here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. To throw now with Sanders. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
Cut. Ready? Let's go.
Third and long for him here. It's complete to Tillman outright. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And going play action. Buying some time right. Oh, he's going for it again. Shoves one away. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
From the red zone now. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers first down.
Goal to go. They're passing. Headed out right. That one connects. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 35. Browns nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Down.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up. Next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't go too much longer.
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Gabriel, 1st and 10. Now he takes it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Hits him on the in route. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
It's Judkins on the counter. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. Third and just 2 to go.
Set, ready. Ready, ready.
Another one for Judkins. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Steelers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. They'll go play action. Circle. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The Steelers calling their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. He rolls to his right. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Connects on the crosser. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Throwing it again here. On the move, headed right. Pass is cut at the 9. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout.
As exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Okay, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score with his legs.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead.
Browns nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game, not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards, just hard, just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's get some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Browns hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Set. Red 38.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So out now comes the punter. And he gets it away from his end zone. Has it at the 45. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He can run it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Getting out to his left. He's calling his own number again. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Steelers running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead.
49, Browns nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. see the Browns offense headed out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Punt.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And that's incomplete. So 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
45.
Throw here, third down. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
He fields it cleanly. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.